In high school, I worked in a department store to save up money to buy a car. My first car was a used blue 1968 Mustang convertible with a manual transmission. That started my love affair with convertibles in general and Mustangs in particular. I've driven many Mustangs over the years, both as a renter and as a reviewer. Some generations have been better than others. At one point, I was worried that this pony car was headed for the glue factory. My fear of the paste pot in the rearview mirror was exacerbated when a viewer wrote in to say that no one under 35 even considers the Mustang. I almost dropped my Viagra and my bifocals, but when I limboed my way down behind the wheel of the 2015 Mustang 5.0 Fastback, I didn't care, even if the V8 acceleration made toupees inadvisable. My concerns about the market for this car evaporated faster than the gasoline being used to power the 435 horsepower engine. In addition to the teenager at the Walgreens following me from aisle to aisle asking me about the car, and the guys in traffic giving me a thumbs up, the thing is just a sweet ride. And since no one buys a V8 Mustang to be subtle, I even like the triple yellow tri-coat paint job. A friend of mine asked if anyone has tried to hail me in New York. The 2015 Mustang is a thoroughly modern car that left my don't column nearly empty. From the fresh exterior looks that don't make you feel like you're on a retro ride, to the interior that's truly exceptional. Every surface felt as if it were made from quality materials. There's even real metal on the dashboard that makes me feel like I'm in a classic car, but with the safety and reliability of a cutting-edge vehicle with a plethora of airbags and other safety features. While the really cool metal toggle switches allowed me to change the steering effort, the very comfortable Recaro seats were manual. The racing-inspired seats also lacked heaters, which seems like an oversight in a car that stickers in the mid-40s. Other than those really little things, my don't column was really virtually empty. Even the hood scoops are functional. I hate fake vents on any car. For some reason, they really annoy me, but they were real scoops. I also appreciated the fact that the 2015 Mustang did not insist on waking up the neighborhood every time I started it. When I hit the remote start button from inside the house, I could tell that I had powered up a V8, but it didn't sound like a helicopter was picking me up to take me to work. Unlike some other high-performance cars, regular fuel is recommended for the 16-gallon tank. The 5-liter Mustang is rated at 16 miles per gallon in the city and 25 on the highway. There are other engine and configuration choices which we will cover in a different review. Even though the Mustang has a traditional front-engine rear-drive configuration, it wasn't bad in the snow. While I know it sounds as if I'm damning it with faint praise, but compared to other front-engine rear-drive vehicles, I didn't really have trouble getting around in the snow. I don't know if I would want to drive the Mustang to a ski house on a regular basis, but in my flat, surfside neighborhood, the snow was white, but my knuckles weren't. Along with the ability to get around in the snow, the muscular Mustang also had a surprising amount of room in the trunk. I managed to put a full-size suitcase in the boot of the Fastback without any problems. The 13.5 cubic foot trunk should have plenty of room for a couple of golf bags or suitcases for full-sized adults. Speaking of full-sized adults, they may or may not continue to talk to you if you make them sit in the back for very long, but hey, no one really buys a V8 Mustang for practicality. But as long as we've established that, the 2015 Mustang 5-liter V8 will get you from 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds, according to Car and Driver. The modernization of the rear suspension means the Mustang is a lot easier to corral than previous versions. This is one of the few cars with paddle shifters that you might really want to take out on the track on the weekends. For some reason, the turning radius on the Mustang with 19-inch wheels was much larger than I had anticipated. The backup camera with predictive lines was a major advantage when trying to make a K-turn on a snowy street or just parking in general. The base price for the V8 Mustang GT Coupe Premium was $36,100. Options on our test car, which included voice-activated navigation, leather seats, and adaptive cruise control, brought our total price as tested to a little over $46,000. But let me say it one more time. 4.5 seconds from 0 to 60. I'm Grant Winter reporting for Real World Test Drive.